Hello and welcome back to the channel, and a little impromptu video here because I woke up this morning and had a load of pictures stuffed into my inbox, which was nice. So couldn't keep them to myself. I thought I'd share them with you. I've got some rules pages for some of the new units and formations for the Ruin of the Salamanders book. Before we get into it, let's do some little plugs. We do have a battle report on our Patreon website. There's a link in the description. It's free. You don't need to sign up. There's no ads on it. We do use Patreon as a general website as well. So current events and what's going on the channel goes on there, etc, etc. So if you want to watch a battle report, it was a little experiment with a full Titan list. So yeah, if you want to pop over there, you've got some more viewing. And as we're coming to the end of the year, we'll be wrapping up soon, so I'll let you know what we've got coming soon. We have Game 4 of the Aurora campaign, World Eaters versus Imperial Fists at 2.5k. That was a fun game. That's coming out very, very soon. That'll be on YouTube as well. And then our end of year special is the Death of Hope, the battle report. You can see the picture there, and I'll let you make your own assumptions. It will be a 6k game. We haven't filmed it yet, so fingers crossed we don't have any issues and it all goes ahead and we can get that out for you, and that will be our end of year like big game, nice narrative for you. So let's move on and have a look at these new rules, these new units and formations. Let's start with the Saturnine stuff. Hope you've all got your pre-orders in. That's today as I'm recording this, and we've gone for some of the Saturnine box sets and the books because they look pretty cool. Anyway, Saturnine Command, 50 points, infantry, detachment size 1, command squad, move 4, save 4. CAF 4, morale 2, wounds 2, always good. They are armed with power weapons and particle shredders. So the shredders, 4-inch range, 1 die, hits on a 4+, -1 AP, ignores cover, always handy, and light AT. And then the cool thing, and I think you'll want to use for these, is the assault side of it with rend, giving you that extra D6 in a fight. They are very bulky, so they will take up 2 spaces in large assault transports, unlike the Ogrins, etc. I think. So yeah, they're big, big infantry. They're armored, commander, inspire 8, vulnerable save 5 up, master tactician, and implacable special rules. Moving on to the Saturnine Terminator, detachments 85 points, infantry, detachment size of 3. Movement 4, save 4, CAF 3, morale 3, wounds 2. And then they've got plasma bombards and disruption fists, or paired plasma bombards, twin heavy disintegrators, disruption fists, or twin disintegrators. So let's have a look at these disintegrators. So the twin, 8-inch, 1 die, 4+, just a flat -2, power capacitor. Haven't seen that yet, have we? Oh yeah, here we go, power capacitor, but I don't know if we've seen it on a unit yet. So when a model issued with the first fire order fires a weapon with a power capacitor trait, double the dice value of that weapon. So with infantry, that'd be quite short range, might come up. If it does, very good, very deadly. Paired twin heavy disintegrators, 8-inch, 1 die, 4+, -2, flat minus something is always good, accurate as well, and power capacitor. Plasma bombards, and the paired, I think they're pretty much the same, 12-inch range, 2 attacks, 4+ to hit, flat -1, but these are light AT on both, but the paired have accurate and they both have barrage, and then disruption fists have disruptive, which is at the bottom there. You can disruptive if a model using a weapon with the disruptive trait wins a fight. If the difference between the result is 4 or more, the losing model suffers 2 wounds instead of 1. So that's pretty good. They don't have Ren like the Command did with their power weapons, but disruptive could come in handy, especially if you're taking on those Ogrins with their 2 wounds now. And then you can bulk them out, increase by 3, increase by 6. 80 and 150 points. Very bulky again, armoured, implacable, invulnerable save 5+, and steadfast. And then last in the saturnine stuff that I've got is the Dreadnought, 70 points, Bastion detachment. Movement 5, 4+ save, CAF 2+, not great. Morale 3+, 2 wounds. And then weapons, heavy plasma bombards and disintegrators, just going to be bigger versions, aren't they, of the infantry. Graviton pulverizer and inversion beamer. And let's have a look. Disintegrator cannon, 10-inch range, 1 die, 4+ to hit, flat -3, and that power capacitor again. Graviton pulverizer, shorter range of 8, 1 die. No hit, graviton pulse. Heavy plasma bombards, bigger version, 16-inch range. That's the same. Inversion beamer, 2 modes, 8 and 16, 1 attack each. Hits on a 3 or a 4, -2 or -1. You can increase these by 2, or increase by 4, 65 or 120, and then armoured, invulnerable save, 5+. Moving on now onto the rest of the stuff. It's pretty much tanks, and then we've got the weapons platform here. It's a Bastion, it's 30 points for 1. No movement, 4 up save, CAF -2 and 1 wound. Weapons, all models in the detachment have one of the following weapons. All models in a detachment must select the same option. So quad accelerator autocannon or twin punisher cannon, or what's that, Arias heavy frag missiles. A quad accelerator, 18-inch, 5 attacks, hits on a 5, flat -1 tracking. Ooh, that is pretty good. I do like that. Shortish, it's a mid-range, I suppose, for this game. Anything over 20, I suppose, is long. So it ain't bad. Twin punishers, very short range of 12, 4 attacks, hits on a 4+. -1, but it's light AT, rapid, has got Skyfire and accurate though. So again, very useful, maybe in combinations, or just, yeah, if you want to defend a certain area, the weapons are nothing to be sniffed at so far. And then the frag missiles, 24-inch range. Now we're talking at long range. 2 attacks, 4+. No AP, but barrage. Oh, it's a blast. Oh, it's light and limited 2. Interesting. So limited 2. Would you pick that over the accelerators? I don't know. So I won't be analysing too much. I will leave that to the pros. Maximal fire, bound to drop a whole podcast on this book. So I'm just going to show you what I see, and I'll let the experts break it down. Obviously in the comments as well. Anything you want to put, anything I've missed, anything I've read wrong, you know what to do. So upgrades by 1 or 2 or 3. You can see the points. Has invulnerable save, 5+ as well. So fairly well armoured. I think people will like these. I think the quad accelerator has a lot of potential. Moving on to the Legion Falchion Squadron, 130 points for 1, super heavy vehicle. Movement 8, 2+ save, CAF of 4, which is decent, morale 3, which is standard, wounds 3, which is what we're going to expect now from super heavy vehicles. Has a neutron wave cannon, and then it has the sponson options. Now I'm not going to, in fact what I could do, I could go over the sponson options just the once, because I think they're going to be the same for all the super heavy variants, and then we can just have a look at the main guns. So let's do that. Let's have a look at the neutron wave cannon then. That's a 30-inch range, 2 attacks, hits on a 4, -3. Ooh. Arc front, accurate, shock pulse, flat -3. That's very good, very long range. And then the sponsons. So quad heavy bolters are heavy bolters, 12, 4, 5+, point defense, light, all that good stuff. Sponson mounted quad las cannons, 2 attacks, so on. We all know what las cannons do. Laser destroyers are a shorter version with a better AP and accurate, which is good. I do think you probably kit them out maybe the longer range to keep up with the main gun, but I don't know, -2 accurate, it's pretty good. And then the Pinto options, heavy bolter, and multi-melter. And you can increase these by 1, 2, or 3. So that's a maximum of 4. And then you're going to pay an extra $3.50 if you want the extra 3. What's that? 480 points. So, I mean, they're probably more efficient than a Titan. We'll see. Especially Warhounds for points. So, yeah, pretty good. The neutron wave cannon looks pretty sharp. Legion Fellblade, 120 points for 1. Profile's the same hull, all that kind of stuff. We've seen the sponson guns, so let's have a look at the Fellblade Accelerator Cannon. 2 options, 30 and 25. So the 30-inch range is 3 attacks, hits on a 4+, -1 light AT, and then the 25 is 2 attacks, hits on a 4+, flat -3, anti-tank, armor bane. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to running a couple of these as soon as I can. And yeah, I'm loving that gun. Hull mounted demolisher. The other one didn't have that, did it? Because I think it was a fixed weapon. But anyway, so this has got hull mounted demolisher, which is great, but it's such a short range. The CAF is 4, so maybe trundling them up ain't a bad thing. And then all the other options that we saw. And then again, you can increase them up to 4, again, over 300 points for that maximum option. You're looking around, you know, just under 500, 450. Yeah, so they're expensive, but they do look good. Legion Glaive Squadron, 110 points for 1. So they're getting a bit cheaper each time. What was it, by 10 points per tank, per variant we've seen? Yeah, so the whole weapons do vary slightly in their loadouts, but they're essentially the same weapons. So let's just have a look at the Volkite Carronade, short range, 18-inch. He says short range. 3 attacks, hits on a 4+, which is very good. -2 AP, which is very good, but it's been light AT and deflagrate. I would probably rather have the Fellblade. I think, you know, it is great for like your infantry and those lighter units, but there's cheaper options that can do that for you. And I think you want the big guns to hit the big things. So I don't know if the light AT will put people off that. We'll see. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 increase the unit by, and it drops by a few points. So they are cheaper, but are they more efficient? Maybe not, but again, I'm not going to over-analyze these. So that's the Glaives. Legion Ascalon Squadron, so 110 for 1. Same profiles. It has the Ascalon Inferno gun, which we're going to talk about. Just have a look. So it's template, 4+, -2 arc, firestorm, light AT. I really wish the flame weapons had ignored cover, because that would feel like what a flamethrower is for. You know, when you ever watch those docs on World War II or Vietnam and they're putting flamethrowers into bunkers, there's a reason for that. So I feel like it is missing that rule. I think people will take these because of rule of cool rather than anything else. So we'll see. I'm still loving the Fellblade. And again, bulk up 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. And yeah, that's it. What do you think? Ascalon Inferno gun, you gonna get some? So into the formations now, and we have an Iron Warriors iconic formation. The Obliteration Century. So Kratos Commander, Kratos Squadron, Fellblade Squadron, and then expanded or optional, I suppose they are. Falchions, Glaives, Typhons. This is cool. I like the loadout. Let's have a look at what makes this stand out. Overwhelming destruction. If a morale check would be made for an enemy detachment as a result of being fired at by a detachment from this formation, the controlling player subs 1 from the result of that morale check. That is actually really, really good. And if they're already broken, they're going to be reduced by a further 1. So that was a cool rule. That was a cool rule. Iron Warriors players, happy with that. And then Breakers of Legions. This formation must be from the Iron Warriors Legion and can only be included in an army with the traitor legions. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. But overwhelming destruction, I think that's pretty good. Another iconic formation, the Saturnine Exubiter Carder. Oh dear, somebody help me out with that. Another GW word, I don't know. I think this is going to be Salamanders. We'll have a look at the bottom there. So standard detachments, Saturnine Command HQ, Legion Saturnine Terminator Detachment, another one of those, and then Mastodons to transport them in. And then expanded, more Terminators, Dreadnoughts, more Mastodons. So will this cover the box set? If you get the Saturnine box set, wouldn't know about looking at it, but you might be able to make this up straight away. I know you need two, you might need 2 box sets. You need a lot, 6, 12, 16 Saturnine Terminators, and 4 Mastodons. So yeah, you will have to buy extra. Let's have a look at the special rules. Heavy Assault Carder. When a Saturnine Terminator model from this formation disembarks from a Mastodon model from this formation, weapons that Saturnine Terminator model has gain the Shred trait until the end of the round. That was hard to read. Is that okay? It's something for free, isn't it? If you're targeting the right thing, shred them up. Sons of Vulcan, this formation must be from the Salamanders Legion. Yeah, okay, so it is Salamanders exclusive. Legion Saturnine Heavy Assault Carder. So I think this is just going to be your standard way of taking them as a formation. Compulsory is HQ, 2 support, and then optional, 2 more support, 2 Bastions. So that's going to be your Terminators and your Dreadies, I suppose. Saturnine Assault. HQ detachment slots in this formation must be filled with Legion Saturnine Command. Support detachment slots in this formation must be filled with Legion Saturnine Terminator detachments, and Bastion slots in this formation must be filled with Legion Saturnine Dreadnoughts. Okay, so that's just spelled that out for me. So I haven't pre-read any of this. I've got it. I've stuck it in a video editor, and I'm kind of just going along with it. Saturnine Teleportation Transponder. Okay, this sounds interesting. Legion Saturnine Command Detachments and Legion Saturnine Terminator Detachments from this formation have the Deep Strike Special Rule. All detachments in this formation with the Deep Strike Special Rule must Deep Strike in the same movement phase as the detachment that includes the Legion Saturnine Command Detachment. Okay, interesting. During the movement phase, the detachment that includes the Legion Saturnine Command Detachment must be first from this formation to Deep Strike, and all other detachments from this formation that Deep Strike must have them first model placed within 6 of that commander. Yeah, do I need to read the rest of this? If the command model will be destroyed before all such Deep Strikes have been completed, leave the model in place until all the others have been completed. Okay, so you don't like lose the whole lot. It drops his beacon or something. That's the only thing that comes through. So yeah, you can take all your Saturnines and drop them in on Deep Strike. So yes, I think this will be well received. I think people will like this. Massive. I mean, it's Deep Striking Terminators is useful just for trying to steal objectives. So this will be even better. Legion Aegis Defense Strongpoints. This is the one that gets in the new weapons platforms for you and some other bits. So HQ choice looks like it can be anything. A core slot, and then your Bastions, I guess, are the Bastion detachment slots in this formation must be filled with the Arcani weapons platform. So yeah, they go in there. Artillery. Have we got artillery yet? Whirlwinds? Yeah, that kind of stuff. And then the special rule, overlapping fire. This is very cool. Weapons with the Arcani weapons platform models in this formation gain the point defense trait. Ooh, that is interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Do you know what? I always feel like 3K is like a really big game, and I mean, it's a chore for us to film in a day, but 2.5, 2K is nice, but there's so many options now. You just want to spend the whole day playing like the biggest games you can. I mean, I know I do, but wouldn't that be the dream? So many options now. I think people will like this one. Legion Super Heavy Spearhead. I love this one. So compulsories, heavy armor, optionals, more heavy armor, and some air support. And then the special rule, which is wicked, Unstoppable Advanced. While the heavy armor detachments in this formation have 2 or more models, in that the unit gains the following: Crushing Treads, AP -1, Rend and Wrecker 1. That's massive. It does remind me of a certain tank which is in the new Isfahan book early on. I won't give you any spoilers, but yeah, this is very thematic, and for treadheads like myself, I like this very much. So the last one I've got for you is the Sacramenti Faux Hammers iconic formation Solar Auxilia. They get a little bit of love in this book. So standard detachments, Russes, Executioners, Russes, Strike Squadron and Malcadors, and then expanded Auxilia Malcadors and Furnace, Malcador Annihilators, and then Storm Hammers. Let's have a look at the special rules. Defenders of the Legion. This formation can only be included in an army with a Loyalist allegiance. Oh, Steve is a bit of a traitor these days with his solar, but I'm sure he'll use this at some point. Armored Charge. If a detachment in this formation has a charge order until the end of that round, it has the following additional weapon: Crushing Bulk, and it will give you Rend. So in a pinch, things are getting a bit close and your guns ain't going to hack it and you just want to charge them, you're going to get Rend, and Rend is nothing to be sniffed at in this game. Rend is like the version of a reroll in 40k. It's like, it gives you such a good advantage. And that's about it. That's what I've been sent. That's what I know, and I have shared it with you straight away. So I don't know any better. I'm not going to overanalyze it. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hope you got your pre-orders in. And what's it, 2 weeks? 2-week pre-order. So we'll get those out in the new year, I guess. We have got our last videos, as you saw, coming up. So they won't feature any of the new stuff. They'll be filmed before the books drop, etc. And so we look forward to that in the new year. That's it from me. Hope you enjoy the next videos we've got coming out, and we'll see you again for more thrill spills and engine kills.